there seemed to be two lessons in life. One was for older people about retiring too early, and if you had retired, have another thought about it. There may be something you could do very well.
Yeah.
And the other one was for younger people, because I was reading, watching a television, and this man was asking young people what they were going to do with their lives, and a lot of them answered sensibly, and about half a dozen said they wanted to be rich and famous.
Oh.
And I thought of that, and I thought, well, as an actor, I not only did I not want to be rich and famous, I knew, because of who I was in at that time, that I would never be rich and famous, no matter how long I was an actor. I would never be famous or rich, and so I that's what the story is about in a way.
Yeah.
But it's completely accidental. I didn't say, I'm going to write a story for youth, I'll write a story for old people. I just wrote a story about what happened to me.
Yeah.
And it turned out that there's some very good lessons in there for young people and old people.
100%.
And you have seen them. You're one of the most enthusiastic about that side of this book that I've met.
Oh, well, I loved it, and I think that was the highlight for me. I just kept going back to them, thinking, oh, God, he's right. That's it. So simple, but I've got to live like that. It's really absolutely fantastic. Now, I've got to ask you...
Go on, then.
...about your cooking. Are you still cooking?
Yeah, I still
Do you like
cooking.
cooking?
Yeah.
Because I spent a lot of time in Langham's when I was younger. I
really?
loved your restaurants.
It's
absolutely.
a good restaurant, wasn't it?
Yes,
yeah.
Fabulous. But I wondered, if I was coming to your house for dinner with Natasha or something, and we were all going to have a family dinner, what would you cook me, and what music would you have playing on in the background?
I'd have Frank Sinatra singing My Way.
I knew you were going to say that, yeah.
Well, because I knew that song before it was, it was a friend of mine, a French friend of mine wrote it, and it was called Comme d'habitude.
Ah, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
What's it really?
I forget his name. What was his name? This Frenchman, I knew him quite well, and he wrote this song called Comme d'habitude. And then I was in Las Vegas with, who was the American guy who wrote it?
I don't know.
My Way.
My Way, right.
Yeah. He would. I forget, it's so long ago, I've forgotten, but he was a friend of mine, and I stayed with him in Las Vegas.
Yes.
And I said, what are you doing? He said, I'm writing this song. He said, I found this French song, and I'm writing this song called My Way. I said, oh, what's it called? He said, Comme d'habitude. And I went,
you know it.
Really? And then it sort of goes right through my life, because another close friend I had in Hollywood was Frank Sinatra, and he recorded it
beautifully.
You know?
Have you ever sung it? Go on, give us a little.
I can't sing. The only time I ever sung was with the Muppets, which gives you a rough idea of what they what
you
they
were
think
fabulous.
of me.
I thought you were spot on. Spot on in that film. Oh, so My Way would be playing. I love that. And then what would we be eating?
You'd be probably eating roast beef.
Delicious.
You'll be eating roast beef, because I do the best roast potatoes in the world. Yeah. In the world, best roast potatoes.
Move over, Jamie Oliver. Michael Caine's coming in. Yeah.
And
goose fat. What do you use?
Oh, I use goose fat. Yeah. I use goose fat. And what you must do is, when they're fully cooked, about 10 minutes, 15 minutes before you take them out, just squash them slightly open with a fork, and then throw all the fat in the openings.
Oh, so it gets right in there.
And that does it.
Yeah.
Try it.
I'm going to try that. Now, there's a wonderful video of you with Elton John on the piano. Do you remember that clip?
Yeah.
How did you get on? Were you...
Oh, we're friends to this day.
Are you?
Oh, blimey, yeah. We see a lot of Elton.
Because we are crazy for the Rocket Man film that's just come out.
He's got this wonderful film out. It's great, yeah. Oh, no, what I did a television interview with Michael Parkinson.
That's it, yes.
And that's it, and him, and I think we sang Knees Up Mother Brown together.
You did.
Didn't we? I think we did, yeah.
Yes.
But he'd just been when he came on, he'd just been working in a pub. He was singing in a pub. Yeah.
That's how they found him.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
So I've known him forever.
That's lovely. Great
and
story.
he's lovely.